Hey all. Thought I'd do a quick little mini live flow session. So if folks want to flow, you have the option to do so. I know out east right now it's like 7:15. So if you want to hop online, I'm at Sacred Ally Studio this evening teaching starting at 6 p.m. So I thought I'd just kill a little bit of time or utilize a little bit of time by doing a flow here with all of you. And just so folks can kind of get an understanding and a taste for the Dear Jane series and kind of what the Dear Jane series is. So with that said, go ahead and find a seat. You can cross your legs. I like to be propped up on bolsters or blocks or pillows if you've got that at home. But you can ground down through your sit bones and just let the crown of the head ascend up to the sky. Closing the eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale. And exhale. 2 more deep cleansing breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Last time, big inhale. And exhale. Allowing yourself just to come back into your breath. Take notice if your breath is deep and regular, if it's shallow and irregular. Can you be conscious about its rhythm? Can you be mindful of your heart? Always coming into a space of gratitude at the beginning of our practice. Give gratitude for this earth, the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon. Out here in Missoula, it's the Salish, Ponderay, Blackfeet, and Kootenai tribes. Always giving gratitude for this practice of yoga and for Black and Brown people as the original creators of this practice, who have sustained it in a space of nonviolent and love-based action, both on and off the mat. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves for taking the time. Come into more mindfulness, more heart-conscious space, recognizing our own ancestors and lineage, their truths and untruths, the things of theirs that we'd like to hold on to in terms of memory, and maybe some belief systems and structures that we may be carrying with us that we need to let go of. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. If there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, you can take some time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. If they're not already open, glance around the room, just noticing any detailing that maybe you haven't noticed before. I was taught this by Russ Momenicum through his book, My Grandmother's Hands. Cultivating a deeper sense of awareness allows us to cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. Go ahead and slowly turn and look out past your right shoulder, back and behind. The rotation comes from the neck rather than from the lower back and spine. And then slowly bring your head through center line, look out past that opposite shoulder. And slowly bring yourself back to center. Tilt the chin up towards the front corner of the room and elongate through the front part of your throat. Nice deep inhale here. And then on your exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest. creating some compression. Big inhale here. And then exhale, slowly bring your head back to center line. If you're on blocks, we're going to roll off of them, coming onto our hands and knees and coming into a tabletop position. Hands are going to be right underneath, or wrists underneath your shoulders, probably the better way to describe it. And the knees are underneath your hips. Pressing down into the earth, we're going to drag, if I can speak today, drag your chest through into your cow. And then exhale, press and pull in on the low belly, round up into a cat. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, press and pull into cat. 2 more. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, press and pull. Really press into the palms. See if you can really round into the upper part of the back. And then inhale, last one. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, come back into table. Pull the left hip towards you, pull the right shoulder towards your left hip. So shorten on that left hand side. And then move through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Pull your right hip towards your right shoulder. Bring yourself back to center. Press your sit bones back to your heels and crawl your fingers out in front of you. If you're at home and you have blocks around you, you can always use blocks to create extra space in the body. You can take the blocks to the tops of the thighs and make a little triangle wedge so the outside of the wedge is pointing away from you. Press down into the blocks and you're gonna lay your belly over the blocks. Nice deep inhale. Forehead can come all the way down to the mat here. Exhale, hold. Draw the fingertips out in front of you a little bit more. Roll back and down through the shoulders and grip onto the mat. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your legs. You can go ahead and come off of the blocks. Set them out to the sides. Rock yourself back onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. And then pop your hips up and high. Hands are going to be nice and wide. Forgot a hair tie today, so therefore my hat is going to service this space. Yeah. Pedal out through the heels, moving back and forth side to side a little bit. Maybe roll over the tops of the toes and the feet and through the ankles. Checking in with the hands. Drive the hips up a little bit higher. And exhale, pull down through the heels as you engage your quads. One more time, inhale. Maybe raise up to the balls of the feet. Try not to grip at the toes. Press down through the big toe mound and pull the hips back and high as you drag down through the heels. Spot right in between the two thumbs. Step, step. Feet come up to meet hands. Inhale. Hands to shins, flat back. Your tailbone is tucked, but your sit bones are pulling back and behind. Crown of the head sails forward. Big inhale here. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then on the next inhale, we're going to pull ourselves all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands move down through heart line. All right, go. Inhale, pull your arms up and high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back into your plank. Pedal out through your heels. Big inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop down to our forearms, coming into a forearm plank. Press back through your heels. Big inhale. Right knee to right tricep. Left knee to left. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Big inhale. Drop down through the hips. Tops of the feet flip flat. Press into the palms. Fire up through the legs. Come into your Sphinx pose, big inhale here. Exhale, draw up through the crown of the head. Keep the legs engaged. Catch that compression in the low back. If you want to, you can press into a high cobra from here. Come down to the bust. Hands come back to the top of the rib cage and press into the palms. You raise yourself up, roll back and down through the shoulders. Big inhale. Breathe into the belly. Exhale, hold. Shoulder blades stay rolling down the back. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Take the sit bones back to the heels, child's pose again. Without the blocks this time. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, grip onto the mat, shift forward. Tuck the toes and pop your hips back into a down dog. Pedal out through the feet again. Spot in between the hands. And then step, step. Feet come up to meet hands, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then on the next inhale, engage the low belly and pull yourself up to stand. Exhale. Hands move down to heart line. Let's do a little bit of breathing, so pranayama. We'll do it the hot yoga style, just to kind of warm us up. And then this is going to be a short little flow, y'all, because that's what we got time for today. So don't ever be deterred by the fact of only having 15 or 20 minutes, right? There's ways that you can always work things into your practice. Interlock your fingers at the base of the chin. On your inhale, your elbows stretch up to the sky. On your exhale, you rock your head back as your elbows come together to touch. We'll just do 4 of these. Inhale. Drop down through the chin as elbows lift to rise. Exhale. Squeeze through the hands, elbows come to touch in front of you. Drop the chin again. Inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze the hands, elbows come together to touch. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring your hands down to your sides. Let's do a few standing balancing, shall we? Go ahead and kickstand that left foot up against your left ankle. Fire up through this leg. Keep a little mini micro bend in the knee and kick open through your knee a little bit more, opening up through the hip. And then slowly pull the foot up to your calf. And then slowly pull the foot to the inside of your thigh. Press into the thigh with the sole of the foot. Sole receives it, or thigh receives it and presses back. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, release the foot and keep the knee hip height. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, pull it on the low belly and round down and over to catch the bottom of your foot. If you cannot catch the bottom of your foot today, just stay here. Exhale. On your next inhale, you kick into your hands. Exhale, pull forward with the crown of the head, flex through the foot. Hold your balance here. Maybe you drop down through your elbows. Hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Straighten the elbows, bend in the knee, release, inhale high, and then come into your warrior 3. Kick back behind you. Try not to collapse into your right hip. Nice deep inhale. So stand strong on the leg. You can always, you can always use a blocks to steady your balance and to keep yourself strong through this hip, right? And then you can work at taking the hands to heart line out or out in front of you. One more big breath here. And then slowly bring yourself all the way up to rise, y'all. Knee comes high, kick it out. Leg comes back down. Shake it out. Same thing, opposite side. Ground down through the left foot, kicks in your right foot. up against your ankle. You can hang out here, okay? Or you can draw the foot up the calf. Press the sole of the foot into the calf. Again, try not to collapse into this hip, right? Try also not to collapse this way. So again, think about wrapping your muscle around your bones. And then maybe you can take the foot up and over the knee, and you can always use your hand as an assist here. Nice deep inhale. Nice soft gaze on the face. Try not to grip with your toes. And then go ahead and release. On your inhale, your arms come high. Exhale, hold. One more time, inhale, arms high. Exhale, come down and over the top of the thigh. Interlock your fingers at the base of your foot. Take the opposite interlock that you did last time and kick into the palm. Lengthen, flex the toes back towards the face. Pull back through your right hip. Be strong in that left standing leg. Big inhale. You can always bend your elbows if you find some stability here. Still kicking out through that leg. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Last time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Arms can come high. Ooh. And then warrior 3, everyone. Come down and over the top of the thigh. Flex back through that back foot. You can use it as a rudder. Maybe point and flex your toe a couple of times. Remember that you can always use blocks here, okay? I like to see where my hips are at, right? So blocks give you that opportunity to kind of play around a little bit. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Put a bend in both of your knees as you engage your low belly and bring yourself up to stand. Knee comes high, hip width, or height of hip, kick it out, ha, and leg comes down. Shake it out. Back to the top of the mat, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step, back into your plank. Drop down to your knees, take the hands or the sit bones back to the heels, rock over onto your hip, and come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock back and forth side to side. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. And then take the soles of the feet all the way up to the sky. Big inhale here. If you want to open the legs wide in a V, you have that option. Nice deep inhale. Think about your tailbone relaxing and releasing. Your sit bones opening up and spreading. Your groin relaxing. Maybe you flex and point the feet. Maybe you take circles with your feet. If you go one way, make sure you go that opposite. Let gravity be your friend here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Soles of the feet all the way up to the sky. Put a bend in the knees and take them down towards the end of the mat. Hands come down to your sides, Shavasana. Come back into your breath. I'll grab another set of Oracle cards. Nice deep inhale here, keep breathing. Exhale, hold. Two more big breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. So to whoever tunes in later, I believe that things come across people's paths for reasons. So coming into a space where we start to recognize our own light and our own soul name. Unlock the mysteries of your soul. You are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name on your heart before you were born. And as you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way that you don't expect. But when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. Nice deep inhale. This is from The Secret Language of Light, Transmissions for Your Soul by Denise Jarvie, from Blue Angel Publishing. When you're ready, you can slowly bring some movement back into your body and slowly rock yourself over into a fetal position and press yourself back up and into a simple seat. I'll keep this up, y'all, on live. I'll also put it over and onto my YouTube. So if you're just tuning in now, I'll put that up later on tonight. So it should be up tomorrow morning if you guys want to do this little mini flow. Okay. Hands can come to heart or they can rest down on the knees. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, in the collective we, in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me at this evening and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and your souls. And to that I say, go in peace and be sure to serve love always. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope everyone has a great night. Missing everybody. And hopefully I will see everybody soon. All right. Peace and love.